Two viewers right now. Hello everyone. We are waiting for other viewers to join in so that we can begin the stream. Okay, those who are viewing, please drop down some comments so that I may know that you are here and active. Hey Mohit. Mohit, please call other viewers so that they may join in from our community as well as any other contacts you may know so that I may proceed with the stream. Aman Saiba, hi there. 5 live viewers, that's nice. शुरू कर बे संस्कारी. होगा होगा और लोग बुलाओ तब होगा शुरू. Oh, finally. Hello there, Dicto. 4 live viewers right now. Okay, so since nobody else is joining, I guess we should proceed with the stream. Okay, about this, I'm using a third-party library which I forked from GitHub, obviously. So the what does this do? Basically, it uses the inbuilt Android debug bridge and ports you and basically mirrors your mobile screen onto your desktop. More on that in the later tutorials. So let's begin with Android Studio. And the last time, many of our viewers had this complaint that the text size was very small. So I've increased it this time so that the code is visible. And if you have any doubts, please drop your comments. I'll be there. Okay, waiting for one last time. Let's see if there is anybody who joins in. In case nobody does, we're gonna proceed later. Okay, 4 live viewers. Hey everyone, please drop your names down. like our own community members are busy today as well, so let that be. Let's proceed. Okay, so we will begin with how many watching? There are 4 people right now, but let that be. Um, so let's begin. So we will first begin with what I told you guys last time. Basic plot revision for those who didn't attend the stream yet, because there is no use waiting for the guys anymore. Okay, so the app folder. This basically contains all the code and resources and stuff which is contained in your app in this project pane right here. Manifests, in which the Androidmanifest.xml file is located. So the manifest.xml file contains necessary info for starting and running the app. For example, how many activities or screens, as you guys like to say in layman's terms, the app contains, or what permission does it use, and which screen is to be displayed first, and on launch information and stuff like that. We will not be manipulating this in this tutorial. We will see this later. Okay, Java. In the Java folder, here we see the package name, and in the package name there is the main activity.java code. And in case you haven't seen the last live stream, activity is basically the screen that you see on the app. So in Android, any screen is the activity. So for example, let me show this app right here. I have opened it up already. So this screen is an activity right here. It contains many different parts, and most all of the UI elements are called views. So for example, the text you see right here, this subscribe to the DevByte, which you obviously should, so because many awesome tutorials are coming. Anyway, enough of promotion. So this text you see is a view, and all the UI elements inside the app are called views. So this is a text view basically, as you can see right here. This says hello developers, but it has been edited to subscribe to the DevByte. I will show how is it done in the tutorial itself. And Hola developers, as you can see right now, we will be discussing a new view today. Uh, Wait for it, no spoilers. This is the test files. I'm a noob myself. I don't know what does it do as of now. And coming to res. Res stands for resources. Rishi Gurung. Raise your mice volume in OBS Pro. It is already. Rishi Gurung. Hi there. 5 live viewers finally. Okay. So res. Res stands for resources. And this basically contains all the graphics and strings and stuff like that. We will see that right now. Okay, so the drawable folder contains the vector assets or the images to be used inside the app. So for example, you got a logo or something like that, so that would be put here in the drawable folder. You can put icons and other stuff, like which generally are related to like image graphics and stuff. Layout. Layout is this. Let me show you this thing, how the application would be displayed. So the activity main.xml contains the layout for this specific activity. Every activity has its own layout, and sometimes in Android, the best part is that you have your own custom views. So in case you got the view, you can modify it to for your own special purposes and the way you like. So in that case, your own view can have your own custom layout. So that is also to be put right here. Map. As of now, it contains the default icon, and we are not going to use it much for now. And coming to values, colors.xml, as you see it, it's obviously going to be the colors of the app. Strings.xml contains the string resources to be used in the app. So for example, if you see, whenever you change the system language in some apps, the data is also modified. The text and the instructions which are displayed in the app are also modified according to the language you set. So the translations are done via using this file, the strings.xml file. Okay, and coming to styles.xml, it's basically the app theme. It's self-explanatory. And Gradle scripts. This is to be used when your app uses some third-party libraries and other build information. This is a basic tutorial, so we are not going to use that much for right now. This is a basic explanation of the project pane and what files are to be modified in our app. Rishi Gurung says, "Paisa hi paisa." Ah, ha ha ha. Good joke, right? 6 live viewers. Hey everyone, drop your name down in the comments. Okay, so the activity main.xml files, the I said it right before that it contains the layout code for this. And what are these? This relative layout and this text view, and why does it say hello viewers right here and it is text view right? We are gonna see this in a few moments. Main activity.java. So this contains the Java code, or basically this gives the functionality to your app. So in short, if and you may see this is a linked file. Set content view r.layout.activity main. This is the activity main, as you can see. So these both are linked. So in case in layman's terms, this is the you know this is the body and this is the brain. This gives your app functionality, like what will it do in what case and what it is supposed to do. That is gonna be modified right here, and this will define how the app looks from the exterior. Okay, so now coming to the point, um, what is this? What is a text view? So text view is basically a view which contains text. The name is self-explanatory. Layout width, layout height. In case you have missed the previous live, no issues. I'm gonna explain it from the bare bones right away. Okay, so views are arranged in layouts. So this is one of them, relative layout, in which the views are arranged relative to each other. So in case some views are arranged in respect to left of this view, right of this view, or below or above this view, as you can see. Um, and yes, so to use these views in respect to each other's positions, we have to attach an ID, and ID also serves the purpose to use these views in our app. We will see that later. And and here, as we can see, this can also be used to position the views. So basically any view is referred via its ID. In C or C++ or Java, you may have heard variable names or object names. So this ID thing serves the same purpose. And in case you are doing HTML and CSS, you can already recognize what it does. And in case you are not coding, no issues. It's just simply the name of the specific view. Okay, so coming to layout width and layout height. So the layout width denotes that how much width and height the view is gonna take. Wrap content is gonna denote that it will just take up the space required for the contents to fit in it. So let me explain it via a simple example. Uh, Wait. Uh, let's comment this out for right now. I will explain what it does just later. Okay, so this is commented out. So as of now, it was subscribed to the DevByte. Now if I run it, you'll see that the text will change. Here we go. So here it says hello developers. So if I was gonna edit it to, for example, let's see, there are 5 viewers right now. Hello viewers, drop a like, because why not? You should. Okay, enough of promotion. So let's see what would happen if I would run it this way. And as you can see, this changes. And if you were to see here, wait, let me let that be. I can denote this thing right here as well. So so when it is hello viewers, drop a like, and when I reduce it to hello viewers only, you see the bounds change as I change the text. So that's what cap content denotes here. So whatever be the height or the width, it would change according to the content that requires to be fitted in the view. Increase your volume, please. I can't fit my mic into my mouth, right? Okay, sorry about that. Ah, I'm a poor guy. I do not have a better mic. Can't do shit. Ditto, am I audible right now? And could you hear what I said before? Man, what the fuck? Why is Ditto not replying? Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Okay, in case you didn't hear that, I'm gonna explain that again. Okay, so as I said, any UI element on the app which we can see is denoted as a view. So the text view contains text. There are many other kinds such as image view, as you can see, scroll view, recycler view, and stuff like that. And a button is also a view, in case you didn't know. So basically, any UI element that we can show in the app and do stuff with is a view. And there are many other types which we are gonna discuss later. Okay, layout width and layout height basically denote the space to be taken by the view, so that the what space the view will take, so you can edit in later. Okay. Wrap content basically denotes that it would take only the space required for the content to fit in it. So in case hello viewers, mm, drop a like. As you can see, the bounds changed right here. In case you in case you're gonna change that to hello viewers back again, here you can see it does. Hard coded string, ignore the warning. Text size, self-explanatory. Uh, and SP. SP stands for scale pixels or scale independent pixels. So in Android, there are many different devices out there because Android is open source, and many different screen sizes which may be changed according to the users and what the manufacturer does. So in case we are gonna use it in pixels, the app would have a non-uniform appearance across different devices. So to scale that down to all the possible devices, we use uh, SP or scale independent pixels, so that it appears more or less like the same across devices. ID is kind of like the variable or the object name you have used in C, C++, Java, and for those who use HTML and CSS, they would recognize it right there that it is used to refer to the specific attribute. Layout center and parent denotes that this thing is gonna be centered in the layout it is in. So, which in this case is a relative layout, and views are positioned inside layouts, as I said before. Okay, and the same thing. The second text view has everything the same except ID, because we are not gonna use it that much in the Java code. Okay, as you can see, XML is pretty similar to HTML if you have done it. It has an opening tag and a closing tag. Some you can use a self-closing tag as well, and all the objects inside this are the different views. And let's move on to the main activity.java. Like HTML ID, yes, exactly. There are only 3 live viewers. Okay, I know you guys love me. Show your support. Okay, anyway, The package name, uh, basically this folder, import androidx.appcompat.app.appcompat activity. So in case you missed the previous live, I'm gonna explain all this stuff once again. So AndroidX is the new support library for Android. What is support library and what does it do? I'll explain. Basically, what it does is uh, ensure that your app is compatible on as many different versions of Android as possible. So, there are like 10 versions of Android right here from Android 1 to 10, and there is a minimum SDK defined for your app whenever you make one. And this ensures that whatever the functionalities are, they can be ported back to the previous versions, because obviously previous versions did not have that much features. So this ensures that maximum possible features are used in the previous versions of Android, in case the user is running one. Okay, import android.os.bundle. This is basically the Android OS bundle, self-explanatory. Android.widget.textView. In this case, we are importing this library because we are gonna use a text view and edit it from here. I'm gonna show how. Public class main activity extends app compat activity. In case you don't know what is all this and you have come from a C or C++ background, no issues. We'll host a live on object-oriented programming as well, and most probably I'll be taking it. Anyway, so main activity serves like the main class of the Java code, like the main function is Java code, or sometimes you may say like the main function in C and C++. Okay, app compat activity, the same thing. It ensures backward compatibility of your app with previous versions of Android. Uh, Override and protected void on create. Let me go to it. Okay, on create is a method which is called whenever your activity is created or launched. Like whenever you click on the icon, let me show you. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is a physical device, so I'm touching it right here. Okay, so whenever you click the icon right here, whenever you click this icon, the first method which is called is this, the onCreate method, which creates the activity in a sense. And the saved instant state basically means that if there is a saved state for your app, like many apps do, so it would resume from there. Okay, super.onCreate saved instant state, super and override, these go hand in hand. So basically override means that there is a pre-written code for onCreate in the Android library, and we are adding our own code to it so that it does the stuff that we like. So this super.onCreate basically calls the saved instance state from the old one, the Android SDK one, and set content view basically sets this layout and attaches it with this Java code so that they both are connected and they work together. Okay, now let me remove these comments. Okay, text view, hello. So this is declaring a, oh fuck, what did I do? Okay, text view, hello. So basically this, we are declaring a text view object because yes, one more point. In Java, all the views are to be referred as objects. In case you don't know what object is, you can, like for example, relate to variable types if you're using C or C++, but with better features which you can define yourself. In fact, in Android, you can actually change this text view code and create a custom object of your own using this code. Okay, so we are initializing a text view named hello and using the find view by ID method to find the view by its ID. You know this ID, hello viewers, which we defined right here in the app, plus ID hello viewers. I could have called it hello viewers as well, but it doesn't matter much. What matters is the ID should match correctly. Okay, so the find view by ID command returns a view. So Views are of many different types, as I showed before: text view, image view, button, scroll view, recycler view, and other stuff. We have to cast it to the proper view. Using this, we have to cast it to a text view so that we can use it properly. Prashant Singh, hello everyone. Hi there. How about creating an Android app for ML computation? Do you know in Python function is also an object? No, bro, I don't know Python anyway. Creating an Android app for ML computation, I guess you can do it. Like you can use Python code in conjunction with Java, and there is a TensorFlow library for Android as well, so you can obviously use it. I'm not much a pro right now, so let these discussions be. Uh, okay, so what does this do basically? We declare a text view object, and in case we have an ID, we use the find view by ID command to retrieve a reference to this specific view which has this ID and initialize it to this text view. We are using this object to refer to that one. And find view by ID returns a view. This command returns a view, and views are of many different types such as text view, image view, and stuff like that. So we have to cast it to a text view so that our app doesn't crash, else it will just return a view and boom, our app will crash. Anyway, and on this we use the set text command. What does set text does? You know, it is self-explanatory. It simply sets the text specified here, which is a string, to that text view. So in case we have written a subscribe to the TheDevByte, which you should, because there is a lot of content coming up. Whenever I run this, you'll see that this specific text view, which was referred as hello viewers, will change. Wait for it. Here. And obviously you should subscribe to the TheDevByte. Enough of promotion. So today, as we had revision, so as I promised, I'm gonna tell you how to use buttons in your app. 5 viewers only. No issues. Uh, so in Android, you can directly drag and drop your views like this, or I'm deleting this so that I can show you the other way. You can also create it by the code itself button. I prefer using the code because I have control over each and every aspect of that. Okay, so for example, android.text. What text should I give? Any suggestions, viewers? Teams. Okay. Okay, the button says James. So let's call it button. What the hell has gone wrong? Okay, nothing. But this has jumped up right here. And in a relative layout, as I said, we position a view relative to other views. So let's suppose that we're gonna put it above this view. So what we are gonna do is uh, layout layout above, and the ID will be hello viewers because that's the text view. Oh, sorry, my mistake. I put it in the wrong place. Layout above hello viewers, and let me show you. Here it is, but it is not centered perfectly. So we're gonna center it horizontally. So for that, we use the attribute layout center horizontal and set it to true. And here we go. So this view is very small. So in case you're wondering how it looks on a real device, let me show you right now. Hi there, Samrita. Increase your volume, please. I wish Android Studio Editor had Vim plugin. I don't know. Oh, changes not applied because we used another resource. Okay, the app will relaunch very soon. Here, as we see, there is a Teams button right here, but it does nothing because we didn't specify anything. So, how to give functionality to this specific button? We are gonna use the main activity.java. We're gonna create a custom method or a custom function, as you may call if you are from a C or C++ background. Let me show you how. I'll call this. Oh, the method will be public because nobody is gonna access it anyway, but still void because it returns nothing. So let's call this method. Let's call this method clicker, and this takes a parameter view, and that's why I said we need to cast this the view returned here to a text view. It needs an import. Wait, alt enter. Okay, the view library has been imported. View, and and here we see the view is also a kind of object, and that's why I say we need to cast this to a text view. Repeating that again so that you never forget that using this directly will cause your app to crash. But in case you are using Kotlin, the method is different. But I have a much better knowledge of Java in Android, so I'm gonna use this. We will upgrade to Kotlin once I learn it. Okay. Ditto. Okay, there is only one live viewer. No issues. Okay. Clicker. So let's say that it's gonna change the below text view. Um, this one which says Hola developers. So before that we need to attach an ID to it. Uh, ID Teams view because the button is named Teams, so that we know there is a relation between the two. Okay. Anyway, we will do the same. Text view Teams. Not calling it Teams view because it's gonna be long. Casting it to a text view, a very important step. Oh, I'm repeating it again and again. Find view by ID dot id dot Teams view. Okay, that's fine. And we're gonna set the Teams view to uh, what is it right now? This is Vola developers. So let's change it to Android is awesome. Especially for emphasis. Anyway, uh, so yes, one final step. This is in gray, so that means it is not used. Method clicker is never used. So we are gonna attach this to our button using the attribute called onClick clicker. Done. And now we are gonna run this app. Parjanya Aditya Shukla, hi there. So when I click on this, Android is awesome. Yes, there is no way to reverse it right now. So I will need to relaunch the app again. Anyway, so this is how we use the on-click method. We can use a lot of different stuff. We can make it another button, or let's change the text to something different. Let that be the dev byte is awesome. No need for reinstalling the app. Changing it directly will do the same. The changes are applied. The dev byte is awesome. As we go, you have a very nice laptop with good features. So fast operations are happening on Android Studio. Actually, no, I had everything like set up already so that everything works fast. Otherwise, in the last stream, it was working very slow. Okay, so that's it for today's class. We got to know how to use the buttons, and we had a revision on whatever stuff I explained in the previous live. Despite the fact that there are less viewers today. Anyway, so in case you got any questions, drop down in the comments. Why everyone is sleeping? I don't know. Presumably the answer I can give. Explain hard-coded text. Hard-coded text is basically the text we have coded here. We could use it from the strings.xml file as well. Uh, and let me show you an example. So for example, initial string name hello hola developers, and let's set this one to this string hello. So this would change to hola developers when it's run first. Let me explain how. Hola developers, and as I click the button, the dev byte is awesome. Even mods are not here. We can't do shit. That's pathetic. 6 viewers right now. And that's presumably the highest number of viewers till now, and the stream is gonna end very soon. Back to 5. Okay, let that be. So let me see. Rather, let me explain what I did till now. Basically, I explained all the stuff. What does this do? And today we basically got to know what does a Okay, it was a network problem, sorry. Great man. Avijit Sah, you're very late to the party. Anyway, so what did I explain you today? Button. How to declare a button. We can directly drag and drop it or declare it using the code, but I prefer the latter approach because it gives me greater functionality. Android layout, width layout, height, I had explained before. And Android on click is something new. Basically attaching a method to what it should do whenever the button is clicked. And strings.xml using the strings in it and directly referring to it in the XML file. Now hard-coded strings can't be translated, so that's why we use the string thing. Where is it? Okay, sorry. So that's why we use the string.xml file so that we could translate the strings in the app. Okay, main activity.java. Uh, and here's what we defined in the on click, as you can see right here. Android on click, clicker, and here is the clicker code. So we directly declared a text view object, found it using find view by ID, and set text to the dev byte is awesome. Let let me run that one last time. The dev byte is awesome. Pawan Kumar, Bodhi gone. What? Increase the volume. It's not audible. Okay, no issues. The stream is gonna end right now. Okay, that's it for today. Ah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you stay home, stay safe, and happy coding.